Now, well done. I welcome you to another episode of So I'm Yourself, Red Original Pigeon Tube channel. And my name now still Esther. It never change. And I may be on a host for this So I'm Yourself TV. I may the host am. So today now we want to learn how to cut this fine gown what we call overdose gown. So this overdose gown, it is very simple to make. It is very stylish, as you can see. But I don't put them for the screen, so when I say as the thing fine, it makes sense well. Now we want to learn how to make today. So if we're ready for this lesson, make we start. Before we start, I would like to appreciate everybody who don't subscribe, my old subscribers. Thank you for coming back. And my new visitors, those where they come for the first time, I beg make una join this family. Make we continue to go forward. Thank you for everything we una do. I appreciate una very well. So today now we want to learn how to make this fine gown, and now this satin that we want use together with the sleeve, the puff sleeve. I get video for this channel on how I make the puff sleeve. So if you're interested, you fit click on the link where I don't put for the description box inside the our channel. So this gown now, and the material, the satin fabric where we want to use with this. So we don't fold the fabric. Make I just demonstrate how I fold this fabric for now. So the fabric I fold them into two like this. They folded into two. Then I can't fold them like this again. See? So I fold them into two. Then I can't fold them into another two, to making another two like this triangular shape. So what we do now? We don't cut out. See this part now, they cut out. So you will just measure from this point. This is not the start point. You will measure the length of your gown where you want. So from here now, you will come measure the shoulder measurements. So from this point now, you will find your shoulder measurements. For example, say your shoulder measurements now 4. So you go from this point now, you go look for where 4 day. See, you will mark them. So we'll go mark them like so. Then from this 4 now, you will measure the length of your gown. So the length of your gown will be maybe 7. You will measure the 7 here like this for here. I hope so now the same. So you go measure the 7 here. Then you will come from this place, take your tape rule to this place. Now 7 plus this, plus from here to here now 5 plus 7, that is 12. So now you will come measure 12 round. Now understand ba? Now so we take get the gown. Now so you will take cut them round for the circle and also cut here out. So the next thing we go do now, first thing we want to do now, because this one now we don't already cut out this part and we don't cut out the down. Now make I use that paper demonstrate for now. So next thing I want to do now, I will come for this part here. So this part now represents the shoulder. So make I just go down. So this place now the shoulder measurements maybe 7.5. So from here now I will come insert the basic measurements. So the basic measurements for this pattern are okay, so I said the shoulder now here, so I will come put my 3 inches. So where I go put this part where they open, go there for the armhole side. This part where they close, you say this part they close, now here we go use for the neckline. So from here now I will just measure my 3 inches mark, or I will make 3.5 inches for the neck width. But if you make your own 3 inches or 3.5, depends on you. I just made my 3 inches. Then from here I will come this part now the remaining 7 inches, because the shoulder is 7 inches. I no put seam allowance there. So from here I will just come down by 1 inch, just the normal way we do shoulder measurements. Then I will connect them to the neck point here like this with this my chalk. I hope you understand. So I will connect them to the neck point. The next thing where I want to do now, from here I will measure the armhole depth. The armhole depth where I want to use, make I just still use 3.5 inches. So I will use 3.5 inches for the armhole depth. Then I will use ruler, take ruler. So now see, then I will use my curved ruler, take cover the neck points. So I'll cover the neckline like this. So we don't cover the neckline. So the next thing we want to do now, we want to insert the armhole. So to get the armhole, I will just use the bust, the shoulder divided by 2. So the shoulder now 14 divided by 2 now 7. So 7 go there somewhere around here. 7 are here. So this place now 7. Okay, so here now I don't mark the 7 inches. So the next thing I want to do, because I would like make the thing get small sleeve for this side where I could join them, I will just mark them here. I'll just come in here by 2 inches. Then I will from here use my curved ruler. And if you draw line, but I'll just use the curved ruler, curve out the armhole curve. So like this. I'll just cover out the armhole curve. Make I just do them so that the thing will be visible. So I'll just do it like this. Myself. So the armhole is already. The next thing we want to do now to just cut this pattern. So if you look now, you will see say the thing accommodates the bust line plus bust na 9 plus 1 inch sewing allowance 10. So everything correct, spun well. So make we cut now. So I will first cut them from here. Then I will come cut the shoulder slope. Then I will cut out the armhole. The armhole with this. Then I'll come cut out the neckline. So here we go. The next thing we want to do now, this part will still close for the other side. We'll go open them up. So make I just open them up, make you see them. So that's when I open them for the other side. So the down don't already do cut. We don't already cut out the down parts. So just have a look. Okay. So time to open. So now see them. See? So you see I'm saying the thing down almost from. So the next thing we want to do now, we will just go sew the shoulders together. But before we sew the shoulders together, I will cut facing because this cloth no will get lining. So I will use this part they cut facing. Make I can't cut facing now. I will show them how to cut facing for clothes. Okay, so I don't go take fabric. See this fabric, the leftover of this satin we will use. So I fold them the right side together. Then I can't put the cloth we want to. I can't put the cloth on top. Then I just use my chalk, trace out the. It's very easy to cut facing. So I just put them on top like this. So you just use your chalk, trace out the outline of the cloth like this. So wherever you want make your own facing stop, just mark them with your chalk. So if you want make it stop for your wherever you want make it stop sharp. If you want make it long, you want make it short, make it just there for your neck collarbone. Just mark them like that. So see my own now. The next thing we will go do now, we just use this chalk, take outline and well. So now like this I want make it be, make this facing be. So make it not too long. I don't want to make it too long. So this is okay. So next is to cut out the facing. Alright my people, so we don't cut the facing for the neck. So the next thing we will come do, we go sew the neckline together first. So I just use my straight stitch to run them. So after I don't run them finish now, the next thing I want to now to just use this my scissors, cut out the excess here, then just cut them and give them small notches for this side. So I'll just give them small notches so that when I go top stitch them, it will lie flat. So I'll just give them small notches here, just notch and small. Be careful so that you don't go cut your thread where you take so just give them small notches here. Do them to the end. Then when you don't do and finish like that, if anyone they way too bulky, just come out them so that the thing no go there too no go there too bulky for the back side when you turn them. So just cut off the excess, then do the small notch for the cloth like this. Yeah. So go do your own like that too. When you finish with that one, you can't turn them like this. You turn them like this, then you run and top stitch. So I will come out this pin now. So that it's in here. So I will come out and then I will run and top stitch. I will top stitch and for here like this. Inside, I will top stitch and but when you do top stitch and make sure say this seam allowance is there towards this side of the facing. So make we go top stitch and now I go do one for this one, I go down for the second one. I go come show now the outcome. I come and no go see. Alright my people, we don't go sew the facing for the cloth, see and we don't top stitch them. So you see say as we top stitch and the thing just stay. Even without ironing, we never iron them, the thing don't already stay. So if you look this side, you see say the thing stay well. So we'll just go iron them now. We'll give them better ironing. After we don't iron them well, you know the next thing what we go come do, we will use this hemming gum. See this thing then they call hemming gum. So I will cut inside. So I will cut this hemming gum like this. I will put them under this I go put am under this facing side. See, and where the facing dey. Then I go use the iron am well. So this one now go make this facing to stay well. You no go dey flap up. You no go dey come up like that. So this hemming gum now go make am stay flat. So I go just make sure say when I dey do am, just do am like this. See wetin I dey do, iron am. Then do am like this for where with the hemming gum, everything go come put well. So make I go do am now. I go come show una the outcome of wetin I do. Or if you like, you fit first use your machine. Just run stitch here. Just run stitch here. Make the thing for stay before you come hem am. Anyone where you feel say go dey easier for you, just do am. You go come back. I'll come show una the outcome. I dey come. I no go tey. My people, we don't use the hemming gum. Take gum the alright, my people, we don't use the hemming gum the facing to the main body cloth. So we don't use them. We don't use our iron take press. And so now see for here, see how the thing take lap. See how the lap well. So now so we go do for the other side. So I just want to come show now this side. So you see this side. See how the thing just lap, everything lap. So the next thing what we go do after that, we don't go join the shoulders. So to join the shoulder, just take this front piece and the back piece together like so. See am. So just take her like this. So you just take the front piece and the back piece, hold them together, open them for the shoulder like this. Make sure say this side and this side. Then take the two sides, just open them like this. Then you run them straight stitch. Either you do them this way or you just take them like this, the front and the back. So use the two facing, just close them up like this. See them. Then arrange them well so that everything go dey equal. Then you sew them together. So make I go do and I'll come show you the result. I dey come, I no go tey. Alright, my people, we don't go sew the shoulders together. See I'm as in it. So if I turn the front side now, just see how fine the thing be. So when you sew your own too, now like this it go be. See, very nice, very fine. So the next thing we want to do now, we want to put pockets for this gown. So the first thing we could do, I will just measure from this shoulder. I go measure like 10 okay, I go measure like 14 inches from this shoulder. So if you measure 14 inches, yeah, so I'll just measure 14 inches from the shoulder, and there the pockets go start from. So I will just mark them now. You can foresee. So just measure 14 inches from the shoulders and then mark them. Now there the pockets go start. I don't mark the 14 inches, then I give a notch for the side. So you see, I don't give a notch for the two sides. So the next thing we'll go do now, we'll go cut the pockets. So we'll cut the pockets where we'll go fix for this gown. So make I cut the pockets now. I will come show now. Okay, see the pockets where we want put. We don't cut them. So the first thing we'll go just do from this notch where I put here, I go just put the pockets. I will just use pin, hold them for this side. Go down. I'll just use pin, hold them for this side first. Then I will go use my machine. Then I will use my machine sew them for this side. When I sew them for this side, then I'll open them. I go top stitch them. So I'll go do them for the two sides. I go do for this one side. I go do for the second side. Now they see I will do for the second side. I go do for this side. So make I go do one now. I will come show now the result. I come and I go tell. Alright, my people, we don't go sew the pockets. See them. So I don't sew them. I don't top stitch them for this side. From the notch to that place, we sew them together. Then we top stitch them. So I don't do the same thing. So when you sew your own, just make sure you give them small notches. Then top stitch them for the back side. See how the thing fine. So the next thing we want to do now, we want to go sew these sides together. So you're just from here, just sew and reach here. When you reach here, carry your machine up, join these two sides together, make it they equal for the pocket side. So you carry your machine. When you sew them from here reach here, you don't reach this place, just carry your machine up, then put them for here like this, put them down again, sew them, sew the pocket side together, sew and reach this side. So you go sew and reach this side. So when you reach here again, you carry your machine up, sew them with the 1 inch seam allowance. So we'll go do the same thing for the two sides. I will come show now after we don't sew them. I dey come, I no go see. So alright, now we don't go sew the pocket together and we don't hem the bottom of the gown. So now see so we don't hem the bottom of the gown. So the next thing what we can do, we can put our sleeve. Now see this puff sleeve. Now remember yes, now we dey use for this project today. So this puff sleeve now, I don't fix the first part for the armhole. So I want to go fix the second one now. So to fix the sleeve, just turn the sleeve to the right side, turn the gown to the left side, put the side for the head for here, just notch am, just put am here, then you sew around with your sewing machine. So make we don go sew the sleeve for the second side. Now see am, see? So we don sew am finish. The next thing what we want to do now, we go use part of this material here. I'll go cut tiny bias for here. I'll go cut bias from this fabric. Use am take finish this rough part. So I'll go use am take pipe am. So the piping and the finishing, oh, piping no mean anything. I just to use the bias take turn this part inside so that the place go dey neat. So make we go do am now. I go come show now the final outcome. I dey come. Remember, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.